My name is Nupanga, and I'm a pastor of small groups here at Crossroads. And this is my wife, Shayna. And I have been a part of Crossroads since 2009. And then when we got married and Shayna moved up here, then she joined the church in 2014.
A defining moment for me in Crossroads was I was actually moving here for the summer. I got an internship here in Wheaton, and I was looking for somewhere to live just for the summer. Nate got me connected with a family here that had never met me before, and we're just like, yeah, she can come stay with us. Like, that's fine, it would be great. I thought it was really strange because I'm like, they haven't even met me yet. We just hit it off. And that really to me was just kind of like my first really interaction with the people here at Crossroads.
I grew up overseas, and I was born in a Christian family. My dad was a pastor at the time and then is now serving as president of a seminary. Probably the turning point in my journey, my spiritual journey, was when at age 16 I moved from the Central African Republic and came here to the US. Here I am away from my family. Met Pastor Scott actually on the basketball court, and he learned more about me, and they invited me to be a part of their family. And really took me in, not just as a, hey, here's a kid that we're providing a room for, but no, he's gonna be a son to us. Just learning to live a life of generosity started way back when I was overseas in Africa. As many of you know, resources, that's always an issue there. We would have sometimes where we'd wake up in the morning and my mom would tell us, well, we don't have any food today. We don't know what we're gonna eat today. Somebody would show up out of the blue and say, hey, I've been thinking about you guys, praying for you guys, and thank you so much for being in ministry and pastoring us and that, and I made a meal for your entire family. Every day, right, we saw things like that happen. Never once did we go a whole day without having any food, and actually more than enough food to eat. And in return then, I also saw my parents being very, very generous and towards other people. Every year, we would go through everything that I had. So all my toys and all my clothes and everything that I had, and we would literally split it down the middle. So just half of what I had, half of what my siblings had, we would send that to them.
We've always been people that enjoy serving and giving to others just because we have been so blessed in our life to be where we are today. When we first got married, we decided kind of how we were going to handle money and then our resources too. Ultimately, our money and our resources are God's resources. Before anything, we decided we want to tithe. We decided that's going to come out first, and then we'll make work whatever we have left.
Us choosing to be generous and to give to the church is a result of our involvement here at the church. And so the more we're involved, and we're at kind of the front lines, and for her, it's doing children's ministry, VBS and things like that, getting to share the gospel with some kids this summer and seeing kids respond and trust Christ. For me, it's the same thing as well, being here in ministry. It really just, I think, fires us up, and we want to give more to continue to see God use that money to further the gospel and then to be a blessing to other people as well.